Native Instruments put this post on their Instagram where they asked people, what's a beautiful piano melody? And the first one that came to my mind was this one. It's the theme from American Beauty by Thomas Newman. I've only seen American Beauty one time, but this melody haunts me. How can something be this beautiful? And that's what I want to do today. I want to find out why this is so incredibly beautiful and vulnerable, why it sticks with me. I have a feeling that one of the reasons it's so gorgeous is because it's in a mode, which is a type of scale called Dorian. And Dorian has this incredible balance of the more fragile, kind of dark heaviness of the minor scale with this one note that's a little higher, and it's from the major scale, and it brings in so much humanity. I feel like it brings just the right amount of nuance and balances all of that darkness, which makes it a little warmer, and it makes it more relatable. It's like, it's not all bad, right? It's like, it's everything. Other thing about it, I think, though, that really gets to me is the little grace notes. Those are the ones where it goes like, da-da, 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 da, the little one before the main one. Da-da. Okay. So it's in the key of C. Da, 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 da. I think it's C Dorian. Right? Suspension. Suspense. Oh God, I've never noticed that before. The melody, which is the higher note, starts by itself, then the left hand follows it, which is sort of like the chord or the bass line. They're disjointed. I don't know if they're always like that, but at first it goes da. So it's also so high. I think it's like this. So it goes, right? And then it goes da da, but on the bottom. Okay, so the bottom goes da da da. Top goes da. Shit. So these two, there's a little bit of an ambiguity to it, but it does fit into Dorian for sure. All those notes are in Dorian. They're also in the minor scale, C minor. But that notion is dashed with this last one. That. This implies a major chord, F major. And that's the chord that I think makes Dorian sound the way it does. It's like, it's salient chord. So we kind of went like, but in a much more cinematic and thoroughly composed way, which is more simple and leaves you on that major chord. So pretty. Okay. There it is again. Okay, so it actually does this. So it goes, oh, no. I wonder if he's playing fifth the whole time. Okay, so from where we left off, which is approximately, and then this is like a resolution to the delicious chord. And again, I think he might be voicing all of these with fifths in his left hand. Or something. Shit. Yeah, that chord at the end really does it for me. But this, that reaching right above the target note for this little grace, it's the ornamentality. It's not a word. The way it's ornamented feels very delicate, and I think it really adds a tenderness and vulnerability to this already very vulnerable sounding theme. And it's almost innocent, right? There's a lot of themes about innocence in this movie. So you got to really play it quietly for it to have its full impact. You know, you cannot hit people over the head with this. Oh my God. Variation. And this is the first time I think that we've heard the so now every time is different. This time he does the grace note not between these two notes but between these two notes, which is really potent because it's just a half step away. So you got I love that repeated note. Don't know why. Just he keeps like there's a fluidness to all of this, right? The phrases even themselves feel very like they take as long as they take, and then they just kind of come to a resting point. I love that. It feels like it's a living, breathing organism. You know, you just can't predict when these phrases are really going to end. They only feel like they're done when he either goes finally to like that or that one. Oh. And now that chord is revealed as major. It always feels to me like when I hear an open fifth that there's the ambiguity of like, is it major or is it minor? For some reason that matters to me. I feel like sometimes open fifths have this like there's a heart inside them that I can't hear. And so I decide to either let it be without a heart, let it be sort of this blank slate and be what it is and it's all its glory, you know? Fifths just, or make it feel like it's a chord missing its heart. And then when you get the heart shown to you, it's like, you know? So I think that's probably what's going on for me. And also there's this feeling, just that pattern is so tangible. Right. Both times kind of ending on this like beautiful major chord. And then God, the strings and other layers are so beautiful here. Ascending. That could be its own video. Another thing I love about this is that every note in the melody, essentially, has the left hand accompanying it every time. That's not always the case. Sometimes you might have like, you might have a bunch of melodic lines that have chord progression underneath them, but the chords don't change with every note. This one does. He's and so it's like every single precious gem of a note in this melody has a partner. I also get the feeling that like any of these, that they could go under like any notes in the melody and it would work in a certain way. So like totally works. It's different for sure, but it gives it this feeling like it's all okay. Like no matter what happens, it's beautiful. So the answer, why is this so beautiful? Lots of things. Dorian is a big part of it. Dorian is magical. I absolutely love this mode. And if you haven't discovered it yet in your writing, if you just play all the white keys on the keyboard starting on D, then you'll get Dorian. You see that? Her tongue is out. She's looking at me. Hi, honey. Hi, baby. Am I bothering you? What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Whoops. Well, that was pretty, though. You love Dorian, don't you? Of course you do. Well, thank you so much for watching this spontaneous video about a beautiful piece of music. Thank you to my patrons for supporting me. I appreciate you so, so much. And I miss y'all. I hope I can go live soon and connect with everybody. But please leave a comment so we can chat. And I hope to see you in the next video. See ya.